Donkey of the Day.
Donkeys of the Day, ask Charlemagne.
I'm a Democrat, so being Donkey of the Day is a little bit of a mixed blessing.
So like a donkey. Yeehaw. Okay.
Donkey of the Day.
The Breakfast Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for Thursday, April 13th goes to Georgia pastor Kenneth Atkins. Now, Kenneth Atkins is a pastor in Georgia, and last June, Pastor Kenneth Atkins tweeted that the gay people who died in the Orlando, Florida nightclub shooting got what they deserved. In fact, the pastor's exact tweet was, "Been through so much with these Jacksonville homosexuals that I don't see none of them as victims. I see them as getting what they deserve." He also tweeted once that since the gays were so adamant with flying the stupid gay flag during the Old Town attack, they better not think about flying Old Glory today. He also tweeted, "The church is under attack based on recent Supreme Court rulings. Without a standard in your house, the devil," and then in parentheses, he put "gays will ruin it." Oh, Pastor Kenneth Atkins goes...
And then what happened?
What?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I think this story is just crazy.
Yeah, it is. Pastor Kenneth Atkins goes hard on the gay community, which I never will understand simply because I don't care who someone penetrates, okay? Who someone penetrates doesn't make me ejaculate. Like, why do you care so much about someone else's business? I will never understand the logic of caring that much about someone's sexuality, okay? But it's always said that those who protest the most are probably closeted homosexuals themselves. Most people who hate homosexuals so much are actually suffering from sexual tension, okay? We call that butt struggle. They want to be free so bad, but they don't have the heart to break out of that closet they are in, okay? So I'm saying all that to say, Pastor Kenneth Atkins, is he gay? No, that's not what I'm saying, because I don't know. But I know in the Bible, Matthew verse 7 says, "Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." Well, brothers and sisters of the Church of Seed of God, it is time to judge Pastor Kenneth Atkins, because let him who is without sin cast the first stone. Pastor Atkins out here just slinging stones at the gay community. Meanwhile, he's out here with his own demons. Please go to wjax-tv, CBS Action News for the report.
Controversial local pastor Ken Atkins was found guilty of all 8 child sex charges against him. His attorney has already said he plans to appeal. Pastor Ken Atkins faces life in prison after his 1-week trial.
And throughout the trial, prosecutors brought up inappropriate text messages with the teens and allegations of child molestation.
Atkins' accuser took out a loan for Atkins and gave him power of his bank accounts, accounts that he later drained. The accusations soon followed that Atkins watched the 15-year-old having sex and engaged in sexual acts. Prosecutor Katie Gropper, in her closing, says Atkins manipulated the alleged victims, that Atkins took advantage of teens who were disadvantaged.
What does your Uncle Charlotte always say, kids? Don't smoke rocks if you live in a glass crack house. Pastor Kenneth Atkins out here judging homosexuals, and he facing child molestation charges. This man was allegedly having sex with a 15-year-old girl, would make the 15-year-old girl and her 15-year-old boyfriend have sex in front of him.
The nerve.
And he's
disgusting.
Been charged with 8 child molestation-related charges. What part of the Bible is that, Pastor Kenneth Atkins? I don't get it. You condemn homosexuals, but they not breaking the law. They not doing anything illegal. They just loving who they choose to love, sleeping with who they choose to sleep with. That's not a crime, okay? No crimes are being committed, but you, on the other hand, out here sleeping with little kids, which is illegal, okay? Manipulating and taking advantage of them because they are poor and disenfranchised, which is unethical, and you got the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to act like you know what God likes and doesn't like? Nah, bro, your moral compass is off. I am very cautious of people whose actions don't match their words. Nothing about you adds up, Kenneth Atkins. Out here condemning people, saying the gay Orlando nightclub victims got what they deserved. Let me tell you something. I don't know if homosexuality is a sin or not. I know what the Bible says, but it's about 10 other things we all do on the daily that the Bible says is a sin. So I'm not judging. It's not my place. Well, let's just say, hypothetically, being gay is a sin. Well, I would rather be known in life as an honest sinner than a lying, hypocritical pastor like Kenneth Atkins, okay? I can't stand a hypocritical-ass person always conveniently forgetting your own faults because you're so busy pointing out someone else's. Please give Pastor Kenneth Atkins some of the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons, please. Give him some.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Hee-haw.
I
love watching you two on TV, on Revolt, when you guys do your little funny hand signals and flirt with each other. All right, well, thank you for that, Dawn.
Who are you just talking
Who
to?
you talking to?
The board
Not
op in
me.
Charlamagne.
Okay, let's be clear because you said that on TV, but I want the people listening to know I'm not doing any hand signals.
Everybody knows Charlamagne ain't flirting with you. We talking about the board op
Okay.
and Easy.
What
All
is
right.
you talking about?
The Breakfast Club.